This is a painting called Yellow Emperor, which had started and has developed the entire art and science of Chinese medicine, which was developing for 3,000 years. And the book is created based on the sacred knowledge of generations called the Book of Yellow Emperor. This is my homage and my tribute to the book that I personally read, translated from Chinese, actually in two languages, Chinese and English, for 3 times, whereof I derived my knowledge of medicine. And this is indeed a sacred knowledge which perchance few people in the world still have. Knowledge of how the body operates, of how organs relate, of how channels relate, and how disease develop. And this knowledge is incredible. For example, before reading this book, I was awfully afraid of getting a cancer. I was afraid for everybody because everybody is going under the same Damocles sword. The sword will fall upon their neck without cancer one day. Done. But it opens the keys to understanding and to curing it. Pure imagination. As in the book, some chapters describe as the physicians come to the court of Yellow Emperors, bringing patients with the reports and with experience of them treating these patients, with the case histories and with the reports of their experience. And if experience becomes a good knowledge and gets written up in a book, and the book is hid now in a jade collection of sacred knowledge of Yellow Emperor. And Yellow Emperor is sitting here in the middle himself, and there is an array of physicians. This is one physician, this is another physician, the third physician, and there is a girl standing in front of her. She perchance is a patient. They examine the girl. She is from her back. And there is another woman, you see. She might also be a patient, and they're studying her as well. And there is another physician, yet another patient, and yet another patient on the stretchers, and yet another patient which is either very sick or sleeping or dead. And there is a metaphysical psychological patient, you see, divided in the middle. As we in modern world, we know this DID, which is called dissociative identity disorder. One day I'm Jekyll, another day I'm Hyde. So this is the power of art. Art can portray all this phenomenology by simple gesture of cutting the image in the middle, and you have 2 parts of the same, totally separated. This is one person and this is another person. And there is another also powerful art technique, which might be a fusion of 2 images into one. So you see one head comprised of 2. There is a man coming to embrace one of these images. Perchance this is the inner demon of her or his mind coming upside down from the space, and he's yellow. And of course you see all this gold, and you see also that the medicine that Chinese developed, as well as their martial arts system, for example. Chinese are very good observers, and they observe meticulously the behavior of animals. From the animal behavior they derive a system of martial arts. There is a tiger claw fighting technique, the lion claw fighting technique, the eagle fighting technique, and grasshopper fighting technique, and what else? And you have fighting technique of a horse and so forth. So natural force is also depicted here, and this is a Black Panther, and there's a bear, and there's a tiger, and there's a wolf, and also there is a big tiger head right on the front panel, in front of every other images. tiger, of course, is a tiger. Tiger is the most potent element of nature with the largest amount of energy. And unfortunately, Chinese dealing with tigers' bones to treat lots of diseases. So it's bad for tigers, good for the medicine. And there are also swords, which Chinese use in both martial arts, and they have also this object sword-like needles that they use in their classic applications of traditional Chinese medicine. Basta.